Yeah, but at the start we
Hey everybody, welcome back to another stream. Back with more Legendary, so let's dive on into it. So here we are. We have the Marvel Knights. Now, nobody's in the chat, so I don't think we're going to have an issue, but I'm going to open this by saying no spoilers. I know that the Daredevil TV show recently finished. No spoilers, please. I don't want to hear them. I am not there yet, and even if I am there, people who watch this might not be there yet, so no spoilers. That said, we have Daredevil, we have the Punisher, we have Elektra, and we have Iron Fist and Ghost Rider to round out the team. And we're gonna go. We're gonna go fight Kingpin, so let's see what's happening. We head on over here, we see that Kingpin is trying to unleash an organized crime wave. Seems very in flavor for Kingpin. I really actually like fighting Kingpin and related villains because they have the bribe keyword, which is good. The problem you run into a lot of the time is you get early buy power and then you're kind of stuck with it, and it's hard to not have that buy power anymore when all you really need is attack power to hit the mastermind. Bribe means you don't need to care about it as much anymore. You can spend your buy power as attack to fight things with bribe, so it's awesome. It's just a really good time. Organized crime wave, we have the mob goons already in there, and they're going to try to escape, and they're just going to keep coming back, and this is not going to be a game where I can let a bunch of stuff escape and just be okay with it. I need to keep my city under control. So we're going to go ahead and get my deck put together. So my hero deck is ready to go. Oh, so close. It means literally nothing to have this happen, but rarely do I have one of each hero in the opening pool. So it's kind of cool when it does happen. We got 4 out of 5. We're just missing Elektra. They are all unique cards. That's also a thing that doesn't happen very often. I also do not remember most of these decks. I remember Daredevil puts stuff on top of your deck and then does stuff based on what's on top of your deck, so that's good, but I haven't really gone through these decks in a long time, so we're gonna see how this works. Meanwhile, I think we're all set to go, and we have Gladiator from the Emissaries of Evil. Ambush reveals top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, he captures it. It is not. It is in fact Hammerhead, so we'll see Hammerhead real soon. Down to our hand, we have a nice 5x1 attack hand. I hope it's a good opener right now. I didn't actually look. Okay, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. That is strong. KOing your 0-costers is strong. And then for tech, draw a card. It's probably not the best first card, because what you want is to be able to replace itself. To get the value and replace it, and that's not currently what we're doing, considering there's no other tech available and none in our deck. You KO a villain from your victory pile. If you do, you get +3 attack. That one also kind of needs some momentum before you really start going down that road, so probably not yet. Radar Sense. Choose a number, then reveal top card of your deck. If the card is that cost, you get +2 attack. This, I could see getting off pretty reliably in the start of the game, because 0 is going to be a pretty common number. You get +1 attack for each hero with a different cost you have. That's another one that's going to be pretty bad at the start, but can gain momentum if you build around it. So my internal discussion, which I should really make an external discussion, it's hard to set up a deck where you have a lot of different costs because you want to have multiple copies of the same card. So to make this work, you need this plus a lot of card draw on very different costs. So you could do this card and pick up some Punisher that lets you draw more. Then you'd have a 2 and a 4. And I see he also has a 3 here. So it's a possibility. It's not going to be my first pick. Not by a long shot. I do like 2x for 3 on the first turn. That is a strong opener, and I do notice Punisher 3, Punisher 2. Odds are Punisher works well with himself. It's usually how these decks work. Green, each other player reveals the top card of their deck. If that card costs 4 or more, discard it. You get +1 buy for each card discarded this way. I don't like that. And not just because it's kind of a combative card, it's just not a very big bonus, to be honest. I guess it doesn't have to be. If I'm okay for a 3 for 2, sorry, 2 for 3, 2 buy for 3 costs, then a 2+ for 3 should be better, right? Theoretically. It's just you're causing your teammate to discard a potentially good draw. So I could go for the double Punisher. I think that'd be a perfectly reasonable start. I could also do Daredevil, just get some attack power right off the bat, and this is likely to get the bonus at the start. And heck, if I build around this cost, I could get this bonus for the rest of the game. If I really wanted to push that route, you know? Let's have fun. Let's have fun. And there's another copy. So I will save that for hand number 1 when it comes back around. But for now, let's clean up and see what we've got. So let's push and get this to the city. Fight KO one of your heroes with a buy icon. That is not really a punishment. Also, he has bribes, so I could spend 5 buy to just defeat him, KO one of my worthless cards. Let's see what we've got first of all. This is more like it. More classic. 4 buy, 2 attack. There is something to say for looking at player 2's hand and seeing that they have 4 buy and saying, well, let's not take the Daredevil card right now. Let's be more efficient and do the 3-2 on hand number 1 and then the 4 coster on here. I don't care that much. I think Kingpin is going to be another one of those fights where I don't need to play perfectly. Whereas if you fight Galactus, if you fight Thanos, it's not that you have to play perfectly, it's that they're far more punishing for misplays, so you gotta be a little more careful. In this case, meh. 4 buy, 2 attack. So I could just fight this right now, and I'd use... I wouldn't be able to do anything else with my turn. That would be bad. 4 buy, 2 attack. I think I'm gonna grab this, and no, that's insane. I'm gonna get this one. Start with the buy power. Yeah, it'd be insane to go the other route. Let me clean up, and okay, good. We flipped a villain. It is a Master Strike. What do we do on Master Strikes? Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. That is actually pretty good for this stage of the game, let's be real. Neither of them can reveal a Marvel Knights hero, obviously. So instead, I have to discard my hand and draw 5. So we take my hand, throw it over there, shuffle, draw 5. That's gonna be a little more annoying to do this one, because I don't get to press the number 5 to draw 5 cards, but listen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so unfortunately, we did not, and this is really unlikely, we did not draw, well, no, okay, it's actually fine. This is even odds. We did not draw our Marvel Knights character, and that's fine. We did not draw our first purchase, but we do have 4 buy, 1 attack, and in the grand tradition of doing the same thing again, I feel like I just get another radar sense and keep going down Daredevil's route, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's clean up, and let's see what we drew. Magia Goons. We push it, this enters, and our scheme says, ambush, play another card from the villain deck. All Magia Goons have this. So we flip another one. Oh, bother. Okay, alright. Could have been worse. We have another Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero, discards their hand, and draws 5 cards. Hand number 1 is a-okay to not discard. They have a Marvel Knights. Hand number 2 is kind of a garbage hand, so we're just gonna go like this, dump everything, draw a new hand of 5. And you can see that this is completely fine, because the hand was garbage anyways. Yeah, no, I just upgraded my hand. Thank you, Kingpin. And it is still hand number 2's turn. So we have our 4, 5 buy, and 1 attack. 1 attack gets me nothing, unless I want to start bribing. I should think about bribing, because our lost condition is 5 goons escaping, and on a scheme twist, they all escape from the city. Is there anything I want? I kind of want this, I'm being honest. Will I ever activate it, though? Will I ever have the red? This isn't very good. I don't want this yet. Okay, so 5 buy, 1 attack. I'm gonna spend 1 attack, 3 buy to bribe the Magia Goons. Come down here, put it in my victory pile, KO one of my heroes. It's gonna be this one. I still have 2 buy left. So the question is, do I want the guaranteed draw or do I want the card that's likely to work in my deck? And I think when you say it out loud, the answer becomes a little more clear. And then we clean up. And we hope for not a scheme twist. Okay, bystander. I like bystander. We now have these special bystanders that I kind of forgot weren't in the core set. They started in Dark City. And here we have a news reporter. When you rescue them, draw a card. They are just better than the basics that do nothing. Well, spoilers a bit. They aren't just better because there are some bystanders who have a bad rescue effect. This one's not one of them. This is just good. All right, hand number 1. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that cost, you get +2 attack. 0. What? Who could have predicted that me? So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 attack, and 2 buy. You better believe I was like, can I hit Kingpin? No, not even close. 7 attack, 2 buy. I can hit stuff though. Okay, Electro. Let's settle down. You know what? I'm gonna spend 4 attack to hit the Magia Goons. I'll have 3 attack left and 2 buy, and I get to draw a card. Like that. KO one of my heroes. Draw a card. Well, we already know what it is. So now I have 3 buy and 3 attack. And I am strongly considering just hitting Hammerhead. That might be crazy. Nah, I think it's fine. Let's do it. KO one of my heroes with a buy icon. Done. It may be wrong to do so, but we'll find out. Scheme twist. Each goon in the city escapes. Behold our none goons. Shuffle all goons from players' victory piles into the villain decks. Villain deck. Yeah, that's more of a problem. Oh boy. Okay, so as the game goes on, they are more and more likely to show up. There's only the two. It's gonna be a problem. What do we got going on over here? We have reveal top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. It does. Let's KO this. Honestly, very cool. 2/3 attack. 3 attack gets me nothing. 2 Curse you, Electra! Alright, I'm just gonna do it just to get at least one of these out of here. It does replace itself. Like, it's not gonna hurt my deck to have, at least not too much. It'll stop this from happening some of the time, but I just wanted something better. I wanted something better. Sorry, was that whiny enough for y'all? They enter, we ambush, play another card, and they enter. This city is strangely familiar. Okay, here's where I can start failing, but I think it's okay. 0. Dang. Oh well. 4 attack. I only need 4 attack. And 3 buy. Okay. Ooh. Hand number 2 just got a gift. That's gonna be very strong. Love it. Okay. I keep saying okay. I am gonna fight the Magia Goons. I am going to KO one of my heroes. It's gonna be this. Ooh. Actually, no, I can do the attack one because I have all sorts of bonus attack power. And then with my 3 buy, I will grab this. Oh, that's not amazing. Oh. And the thing is, I don't even want it because I'm looking for Daredevil to get me lots of the same cost card. Ooh, I don't like this. Abort, abort. I can afford it. I don't want it. I just don't. So that's my turn. You know, I will give it to the other deck and then they can get Iron Fist and be happy. Or I could just like abandon Daredevil and try for something else. I don't need to stick to this play. Rhino. So enters the city, ambush for the top card of the villain deck. If it is a Master Strike, each player gains a wound. It is not a Master Strike. No players gain a wound. What do we got going on down here? 7 buy. Well, that was easy. There's nothing for 7 that I want, but I really want this. So we have 4 left after I buy this. Okay. I just don't know that that's good enough. I really don't. I have just 4 buy, nothing I can bribe. You know what? Only one way to find out. Let's do it. Draw a card. Ooh. Man, these 2-costers are really doing good on the card draw front. That is interesting. Also, anytime I see a card that costs 1 or 2, I'm immediately like, ooh, does that fit into Spider-Man? Kind of. I'd prefer to have other stats, but defeating a villain of 3 attack or less, or sorry, 3 health or less is pretty good. Not that it matters for this hand, because our turn is done. Alright, what do we got? What are the predictions? I'm predicting... I mean, the easy answer is Magia Goon. I'm going to say Scheme Twist. I was wrong. Wait, I already revealed that, didn't I? Oh, ooh. Here's where I accidentally tell people that my memory is shot right now. What do we got? Alright, shuffle this. 0. Twice in a row. 3 attack and 4 buy. I could grab another of these and continue failing. Or I could just kill Hammerhead. I cannot fight Tombstone. Really wish I had hit on Daredevil. I do think this is what I want. I don't think I'm gonna bribe this turn because I don't actually care if some of these escape. It's just the goons. So yeah, let's go for it. Why did you come up now? Reveal cards from your deck until you have revealed 2 cards with the same cost. Draw all the cards you revealed. Okay, so Iron Fist's entire shtick is differently costed cards. I don't like that. I don't know that that's going to work out for him. I can envision a team where that works. I don't have it. This is not that team. Today is not that day. Clean up. And what do we got? Electro. We've got a lot of the Emissaries of Evil popping up. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Scheme Twist, play it. It is a Master Strike. Okay. Oh, see, now I get to look like a genius next turn when I predict that a Master Strike is going to come up. Mum's the word, though. What do we got going on in hand number 2? We have not a whole lot. Draw a card. Oof. Okay. Plus 1 attack for each hero with a different cost you have. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 0, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. Like, I guess that ended up being 3 attack on a 4-coster. That's not bad. It's also green, so it combos with another card in my deck. So I have 5 attack, 3 buy. Definitely buying this. 5 attack, though. There's a lot of stuff I could fight. I'm probably gonna do the one that has an escape effect first, for obvious reasons, I feel. Do need a red card if I want to get full value off that Electra. Honestly, I don't like that Electra card. Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. So you clearly have it, and number 2 also has it. We're doing great. I guess that's your uncommon. Interesting. We have Oh, a decision to make. Real top card on my deck. 0. Ha. Ha ha ha. Can't believe I started this stream with, well, that's basically guaranteed to go off in the first turns. This, I could see getting off pretty reliably in the start of the game because 0 is going to be a pretty common number. Aha, way to go, me. Okay, 5 attack, 4 buy. Whoa. Yeah, plus fight equals what's printed victory points. Tech, you may defeat that villain for free. Oh my. I like that a lot. I don't think I like anything else here, despite having 5 attack and 4 buy. Alright, let's do it. So I could get first strike if I really wanted to. I don't really want to. Nope, we're just not going to. No pressure. Magia Goons. Enter. Ambush. Play another card. Magia Goons. Enter. Ambush. Play another card. Magia Goons. Enter. Escape. Definitely KOing that. Ambush. Play another card. Oh, that one hurts. Oh my gosh. Really? I'm grabbing encounter to track number of escaped Magia Goon. Twist. Each goon in the city escapes. That's 1, 2, 3, and all the goons from the victory piles enter the villain deck. Ooh. Is this what getting owned feels like? Also, that's 3 things escaping. Oh boy. So we have to KO 3 things. Definitely cool with KOing one of these and seeing what happens. Now that I know Electra's follow-up card is not very good, or I guess starting card is not very good, the red card, that makes that worse. Oh, I suppose let's just KO a villain. Doesn't matter how many you have. But his ult wants more. Yeah, I'm at a crisis of indecision here, but nobody's going that for that yet. Somebody is going that, but I don't want to keep it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the equivalent, but for buy power, which means Iron Fist is basically Captain America, but for costs instead of classes. So technically it has a higher upper limit, but hey, who's counting, right? Okay. Hey, let's reveal the top card of our deck. Does it cost 0? Good, KO it. And then I have 6 buy. Funnily enough, for a Punisher deck, not a lot of attack power. Okay, 6 buy. I don't need to bribe. I think I want this. I might want this, but I think I want this one first. Yeah, let's do it. Suppose I could have gotten 2 cards if I'd done... Ooh, yeah, if I'd done this into this, that would have been a powerhouse. A mitochondria. Jigsaw. Ambush. I don't like that. Each player discards 3 cards, then draws 2 cards. It's kind of like a half Kingpin there. What a face. Discards 3, draws 2. Well, we don't need all of this attack, so I'm gonna get rid of the attack and then the 2 buy, and then we'll draw 2. Oh, look at that. I basically just lost a buy power for the turn. That's a little sad. And hand number 2. 1, 2. Ooh. Is this the worst one? Because this draws a card and activates that. This just gives me 2 buy. Oh, 2 buy is probably better than a random card at this point. Let me draw 2. That's a good hand. That's a real good hand. I don't know that it does anything, but it looks real impressive. Reveal the top card. So there's another 4 in there, and there's a 2, and I think the rest are all 0s. I could be wrong. I'm gonna say 0. Look at that. And then this one gets to piggyback off of that and say 0. And look, we already know it's 0. Which means we have 4, 8, 9 attack, and 2 buy. I might just bribe this. Yeah, there's no good 2s. There we go. Easy peasy. This one's keeping the city under control. I want one of those, awkwardly, I want one of those Ghost Rider cards now. You know. Okay, what do we think's on top? There's a good chance it's a Magia Goon. I would love it to be a Scheme Twist for no value right now. I don't think that's going to happen. Although Scheme Twist might be more likely. Let's go Scheme Twist. I think it's a Scheme Twist. Alright, and I did this live, so nobody can say I cheated on that one. Did cheat on the Master Strike, but not on this one. There are no goons in victory piles or in the city, so safe. Okay, where do we want to start? Are there any villains of 3 or less? No, so we'll start there. We draw a card. Then we get 4 buy off of this 1 card. Ooh, flavor text. Most motorcycles don't drive up walls. Most don't drive into your nightmares. That is true. That is a thing that I know about motorcycles. I'm going to real top card on my deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Nice. I'm going to start running out of value for that. But hey, I get to draw a card because now I have played a tech. And I've played a green. Do I want to even do this? I suppose heroes? No, I really don't know. It's a tough call. Let me see how much I have. So I'm gonna have 4, 6. That'd put me up to 7. I don't think 7 is useful, so I don't think I'm going to be doing that. But let's first reveal top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, I get plus fight equal to its victory points, and I may defeat that villain for free. So I get plus 3 attack, and I can defeat this for free. Well, that's an easy victory, and that means I'm at 5 attack. Yeah, one of your heroes with a buy icon. I do that. Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to choose not to activate the ability. 7 buy should be plenty. I want another one of these. I'm going to have 5 left. I want hand number 1 to have this because they've actually done... Well, actually, is it 3 and 3 now? No, 3 and 4. Pretty similar, but I'm going to grab this for 3. I have 2 left, and I don't actually mind having this because I'm not trying to guess the top card of my deck. That felt like a successful turn. This is a triumph. I'll say this was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. We have another Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. Okay, well, Marvel Knights, I think we got it. So the question, what's in here? 2 Daredevils. I think I only have 0 costers left, so I think I'm safe to say 0. Okay, and then I can draw that card. I didn't have any other information though, so I guess it didn't matter which order I played those in. Like if I had forgotten one of the cards that I bought, it could have been either of these and it wouldn't have mattered. 5 attack, 4 buy. 5 attack is real bad now. 4 buy is also bad. Oh no. Oh no. And I spend 2. Ooh, reveal cards to the hero deck until you have revealed 2 cards with the same costs. Oh wow. So this is kind of the hero deck equivalent of that. You get +1 for each +1 attack for each card revealed this way. Put them on the bottom of the hero deck in random order. So this one's a little bit risky because you could get some really good cards shuffled away. But it's not as risky as you might think because the common cards, the ones that are most numerous in the deck, are also generally the cheapest. So you are most likely to get rid of some cheap cards and end pretty quick. That's neither here nor there. I don't have enough left to buy anything because I had 4, I spent 2. I don't have enough to attack anything. My turn is done. Okay, so this is kind of a weirdness. If you include special bystanders at all, it includes all of the ones that are available, which I dislike. Fundamentally, I dislike that. This is just an oddity I'm going to have to live with. Doing this digital format. So this one's from Secret Wars Volume 2, which is why it's surprising to show up now. But when you rescue the bystander, this card becomes a villain with 3 health and enters the city. It gains the ability to fight KO one of your heroes. So when I said that not all the bystander effects are positive, this is one of the first things I was thinking of. Still, could be worse. Alright, what do we have going on here? Yeah, we get to play this because we have the heroes in our hands, in our hand. 4, 0, 3 means that I have 3 attack on this. That's 4 attack, which does nothing. And 7 buy. This card's just insane. Just insane. My goodness. Okay, 4 attack and 7 buy. That's pretty close to bribing Kingpin, honestly. I kind of want this. Get another cost. You know what? Let's do it. If I want it, I should just go for it. Their difference is not that high that it matters. I think hand number 2 is kind of winning. Ooh. Dang. Okay, I do like that. But our turn is done because we can't fight anything with our 5 attack, 4 attack, 3 attack, rock, 2 attack, 1 attack, 0 attack, rock. Bullseye. Okay, if I would love to be able to fight Bullseye this turn because I got some stuff, some fodder I would love to get rid of. I don't think it's going to happen. Let's draw a card. And then let's draw another card. This hand sucks. I've been running into a lot of that with this deck. I don't think deck number 1 is coming together as I want. And part of that's because there are other Daredevil cards that just are not showing up. Which definitely happens. It's just kind of sad that it's his debut and he doesn't really get to show off other than the 1 card. 4 buy, 2 attack. I don't want this. It's bad in my deck. I don't want it. Don't want this either. But am I running out of options? I'm not progressing the deck very well. Do I just swallow my pride here? Sure. You know what, game? Listen, when I said I wanted other Daredevil cards, I didn't mean to give me the 8-drop. I meant the backflip. Thanks. Okay, so we now have 1, 2, 3, 4 ultimate cards. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that cost, to draw it and repeat this process. Huh. I don't know how much I like that. Doesn't matter, we can analyze that later. You're out of place. Oof. You know what really sucks? I'm gonna get a 2. I'm gonna say 0 and I'm gonna get a 2. Oh boy, okay, here we go. Alright, luckily the ambush only got 1 extra card. If it's a bystander, he captures it. It is not a bystander. It is a scheme twist. That is important to note because that means we need to take care of this turn or we are one step closer to losing. Luckily, this seems like a pretty strong hand. Let's draw a card. Let's get dangerous. Alright, I'm going to start doing this the way that I would normally do it. So here's how I would normally do it if I were playing the physical one. I put either shared cards or nothing cards. Actually, I put nothing cards off to the side. I don't care about them, but I put in play order. Recruit up here, fight down here, and I put them in play order so you know what order things are in, and that way you know when you've activated the superpowers. Yeah, I'm going into a lot of detail about this. Let's... Oh, you know, this card sucks in this matchup. There's nothing that's worth 3 health or less. Oh well. Real top card of my deck, if it costs 0, KO it. I'm amazed that's still hitting. And then I draw a card. Well, if it worked once... Okay, I'm not really sure how that worked. I draw a card. I draw a card. Okay, I'm out of card draw. My recruit up here. More recruit. I'm not going to activate... Ooh, hold on. I'm gonna do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need 7 to grab this. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Each other player reveals the top card of their deck. If it costs 4, discard it. Okay, that's what I figured would happen, but if you never take the chance, nothing will ever happen. That awkwardly puts me at 6 spy though. I should consider getting a red card. This is where everyone's like, you passed up a red card? Yeah, but it sucked. It sucked. Real top card of the villain deck. Oh, we already know what it is. Okay, I have 2 attack. That's just not a lot. I have more buy than I thought. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buy. I forgot that this was active. 8 buy, 2 attack. Oh, there's Magia goons that I need to take care of. Yeah, I have to do it. So I spend my attack and my buy and 2 of my buy. I take care of the Magia goons. KO one of my heroes. Boom, boom. And I have 6 buy left. I could have had it. Oh, I buy this. What came up? I'm worried that if I buy more of these, I'm just kind of clogging out my deck because nothing I have draws 2 cards. So anything that doesn't draw a card is just stopping my draw chain. That said, I want to give opportunities for the other deck to buy stuff because hand number 2 is winning handily in that regard. Yeah, we're doing it. I'm hoping to get more cards into hand number 1, and this is the way to do it. Oh, there it is. Choose a number, then reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is that cost, draw it. Why don't you cost 4? That sucks. Truly sucks. Also, I am 90% certain there's a card called, I believe, Backflip that lets you put a card on top of your deck, and I still haven't found it. I'm pretty sure it only costs 3. I'm gonna wine some more. Wine. Oh, yeah, I know villain not play. Don't worry about it, game. Scheme twists. The Magia goons escape. Oh no, this guy gets shuffled back in. Ooh, I just realized that Ghost Rider card is insane for this scheme. Why didn't I think of that earlier? You can KO the goons from your discard pile, or from your victory pile. I did not think of that until just now. I'm going to say 0. Hey, I did it. I'm going to say 0 again. I'm going to say, wait for it. 0. Wait a minute. What does that put me at? 12? 13? I can't buy anything, so I might as well. I bribe Kingpin. You did it. Let's see what happens. Choose a hero from each player's discard pile and KO it. Well, that's just rude. I have no discard pile. I guess I'm glad I got it when I did, because there was a chance that that would have been devastating for this deck. Well, there are worse hands. Push it. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, play it. Oh boy. Ah boy. These guys get to start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll declare a Thumbmore. And I will absolutely chaos. There's no Magia goons. Yeah. I will absolutely KO something from a victory pile. I don't even care what it is. I have 2 of this, so why not this? Why not Zoidberg? So 4, 9, 10 plus 6 buy means I have 13 plus 3 buy. And here I am thinking I should do the responsible thing and kill some stuff in the city, but yeah, I should. So I think I bribe all of my money. Yeah, because I don't want this in this deck. Cool. So 6 and 2 means I have 8 attack left over and no buy. For 8 attack, I could get this into play. I don't think I want to fight that. Oh, you know what? It's not the worst. I want to save that for hand number 1, though. It's already struggling. I could use the help. Yeah, I'll just fight Electro. So this goes to my victory pile. This comes over here as a 3 health villain. And that is my turn. Alright, what do we got? Jigsaw's back. Each player discards 3 cards, then draws 2 cards. 1, 2, 3. Draw 2. That got worse. 1, 2, 3, draw 2. Pretty sure he'll be affording an ultimate card. That's good. And that's the end of the ambush. What do we got going on over here? Yeah. So I want to draw my cards first in case I get more stuff for Iron Fist. Draw another card. Yeah, I did not. All right. I was going to do the order of play. Cards I have a 3, a 2, and a 0. So that's worth 3. You know, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I think I like that more than Captain America. My 1 attack gets me nothing, but I do have 6 buy. And that is enough to buy this, which I've been wanting to do for so long. Whoa. So those huhs were a series of, this would be great in hand number 2. Would it be good in hand number 1? Do I have the ability to do double green? Or is it fine to just have the draw card? And then on into, would this be good in Spider-Man? I think it could be. I think there is a Spider-Man deck where this would be good. So that's interesting. I'm gonna have to think on that. Also, this stream's been going for a while, so I need to hurry it up. Only hit Kingpin once. I'm slacking. My 1 attack gets me nothing, so let's clean up. And if it's a villain, then we have an escapee. Oh, it's the worst kind of villain. Ugh. We have to KO something, and it can't be any of the big ones, so that's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to having that. Oh, okay. Well, ambush, we get another card from the villain deck, which that makes sense. There are no legal targets, so nothing happens to my knowledge. I'll be honest, I never really run up into this particular scenario. It's kind of funny. Also, I like that they sorted themselves into a cost order. Ambush. Oh, we lose? Well, that sucks. I mean, that happens sometimes, right? But dang, hand number 2 was exciting. I was really enjoying playing hand number 2. Hand number 1 was less, so... I mean, the really rough part is there was nothing I could have done about that. Like, even if I had prevented escapes, they still would have come up with the scheme twist. That was just unfortunate timing. That's also just the thing that happens, right? And it becomes more and more likely as the game goes on. So here's what we're gonna do. I want a rematch on this. I think I can do it. I don't think I'm gonna do that tonight, though. I'm gonna head on back to here, and hey everybody. Seriously, thanks for watching.
If you liked what you saw, everything I do here is recorded here on Twitch as a video on demand, and also exported to my YouTube channel. There's a link in the Twitch channel description down below, unless you're watching on YouTube, in which case there's a link to my Twitch channel in the video description down below. Come watch me play games live, it's a ton of fun, or go watch videos on YouTube, it's also a ton of fun. You can watch everything I've done here on Twitch. Guys, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, chatting, following, all the other good stuff you can do both here on Twitch and on YouTube, and I'll see you next time.
I think Kingpin is going to be another one of those fights where I don't need to play perfectly.